Oh, the phone?
Yeah.
Okay. I almost turned off.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know if I don't know if I've got it working or not, but I'll check it out. Yeah, just go ahead and close it.
Okay.
I don't know. All right. Uh, I don't know if I am on or not. Uh, I believe I'm live. I have sound now. Hey, all right. How about that shit? I fixed it. I fixed it. Y'all should have heard the words of wisdom coming out of my mouth. The music before was so great. It was just. Are you shitting me? Lord have mercy. I screw up. Travis is not here this evening. I swear, thank y'all so much, family. I'm glad y'all come. I went through a whole big old. I just went through a whole big old routine there and got there, and then finally my son come in, knocked on, tried to come to the door and said, "Dad, you got no sound." And I was well into my rant, well into my discussion on what we was going to talk about. Whew, I'm telling you, some days, baby. Anyway, Travis is not here tonight. He got called away. I know he's not listening to me right now, so I think his friends lured him away for a little celebration for his birthday tomorrow, and I think they had a little something planned, and he got called away. So Travis is not here. I'm going to be up here by myself. Isn't that always exciting? Anyway, what I was saying when you could not hear me, and I'll skip most of what I was talking about before we go to our Discord group, is the it's hard to do it's hard to start over again, people. Right when you thought you had a nice big roll going on, and there you go, you done screwed it up right out the gate. How do you feel about your country right now? How do you feel about what's going on in our house right now? That's what I was trying to get to. Donnie's interview with George Stephanopoulos on ABC, it should tell us all everything we need to know about the man. He doubles down. He tells us again that he would do the same thing again. He would relish the Russians helping him, the Chinese helping him, hell, North Korea, any other scumbag that wants to get a foot in the door at the White House. If they bring some dirt, if they help Donnie in some way, if they disrupt shit on the internet, if they try to turn one American against another American and exploit that for his benefit, then yeah, he wants that, baby, and he's not going to try to stop it. He welcomes this shit, and we watched today as most of the Republicans ran and hid. They don't want to talk to the news today. They don't want to answer to the ridiculous bullshit that's going on. That Donnie is indeed admitting to everybody in front of God and everybody that, yeah, he's a treasonous asshole and he would cheat, lie, steal, do whatever it takes to win. It's not about how you get there. Integrity and all that crap is out the window. That's exactly what Donnie wants to teach everybody in this country. That the law doesn't matter. If you win, screw the law. But only if you win, baby. And Donnie intends to win in 2020. It doesn't matter who helps him. But the biggest people empowering him, the biggest threat to our democracy right now seems to be the Republican Party. There are bills on the Senate floor, one of them brought up by Senator Warren, that says that if you are a campaign member, if you're a campaign staff member, or anybody in the federal government, if you are contacted by a foreign agent, hey, I got some dirt, hey, I got some information here, might help you in your campaign, that the law would require that you immediately notify the FBI. Why are we having to pass this law? Because some people are so ignorant and so immoral that we have to point it out to them. We have to say, don't eat this package, it's full of desiccant. That's we have to pass a law, but we're not going to, because Mitch McConnell won't bring it on the floor, and to boot, Marsha Blackburn, senator out of Tennessee, is trying to block it. The election security bill that's on the Senate floor to protect the elections coming up in 2020, against all this shit that we have seen in the news ever since he got elected. how certain precincts in places got hacked. Voter registration places got hacked. There are things that they have done, and now he's welcoming the Chinese, the North Koreans, anybody who can get in there. You know, just like the speech he gave. Hey, if you're out there, Russia. Yeah, well, this time it's Russia, China, North Korea, anybody, baby, that comes up with information. Donnie says it's okay. That's who the Republican Party is. They have turned their back on this country. That's the biggest thing you can learn right now. Mitch McConnell is a piece of a scab on the history of our nation. He's a wound, bad, that has hurt this country, and it's just scabbing over and oozing shit. That's Mitch McConnell. He stands in the way of everything on that Senate floor. He is no more an American than Vladimir Putin is. But that's who he's working for, baby. It seems every one of them Russians have gotten in their hand into somebody's pocket. Looks like Vladimir Putin's got his hand in Mitch's pocket. Got some money coming up there from Russian mobsters. Do you there, Mitch? Yeah. Mitch has already said there will be no election security bills brought to the Senate floor in this the congressional setting. So until they come back from the next freaking holiday, or the next word escapes me. Hey, Sarah Sanders is going to leave. The shit shiner, head turd polisher from hell, whose last daily briefing, press briefing, was 92 days ago, they said. 3 months ago, since the last time she stood at that podium and lied her ass off, like she has that she's going to go to work. She's going to go try to run for Arkansas governor, baby. So Randy Kirby, circle the wagons, baby. She's coming your way at the end of the month. She's walking out the door, and I don't know where, she admitted in the Mueller report she lied. She make up bullshit about the FBI and stood right up there on that podium and spit it out. But that's just what she admitted to. We saw her do it all the time to deflect and lie her ass off for the president. She was the White House press secretary, the White House. Sort of like McGahn was the White House counsel. They're not Donnie's personal slaves, but Donnie treats them like that, and they put themselves in that position. Kellyanne Conjob, she's been asked by the OLC, or Donnie's been advised that she should be fired from her position for breaking the Hatch Act, for talking bad about political opponents while you're in the persona of your job, while you're on your job as White House counsel. And you know what she said? Would let me know when the prison term, let me know when jail time starts. That's what she laughed it off. She doesn't give a shit. Because Donnie, her boss, doesn't give a shit what rules, what regulations, what laws, what the Constitution says, all of that. It's all utter bullshit. And they don't pay any attention to it. They don't, because they're above that shit. This is their country now, baby. They run it the way they want to. We have an attorney general now that's sniffing his ass all up the CIA, the FBI, the NSA, anywhere else he can try the little rat that he is, to find a crumb, something that he can point to save the glorious leader from his downfall. That's what we're talking about here. We don't have an attorney general for the United States. He's not interested in your laws, what's going on in the judicial system. He's got his ass busy trying to protect a traitor. That's what Attorney General Barr's job is now, to protect Donnie, to protect the lies, the cons, the disgusting crap that he does. He's nothing but a cheap hooker for a cheap whore. Barr is. He's just, so he knows the word, but he don't give a shit either. So you can threaten him with all sorts of stuff. He don't care. Donnie's the man. Pardon him or some shit. Anyway, what else is going on? Mike Pompeo says Iran blew up the ships out there. So, y'all get ready. A little war there could sure help Donnie's numbers up there. We'd have to all get all patriotic to support the war effort, and all this news about all this other shit would just go away. It just wouldn't be there anymore. We'd have serious discussions to have about the death and the destruction that the war is causing. So we won't have time to talk about these petty politics shit. That's what I worry about. That's what I worry about, baby. Anyway, I'm sorry. I haven't been looking down at the chat because I wanted to get my message out. I'll try to look at the chat later. But let me see what else I can do here to screw things up. If I can click on things here. I have to find out who's in there and see if I got to put my headphones on, so hold on tight whilst I try not to screw anything else up. So I can hear me. Now I don't have to yell so loud. Damn. I hope I wasn't coming in too loud. And let's see what I got going on here. I got to click on this to make sure it works. Now I'm down there. And this guy is right here. So if I did things correct, no, I didn't do that shit correct, because boy howdy, that didn't work. Let's see.
Same term limits for the other, for the House and for the Senate.
What House and Senate? Our House?
That we should have term limits for them. Yep.
Hello, Leo.
How you doing, buddy?
I'm doing pretty good. How about yourself?
I ain't dead yet.
That's it, baby. You're already on top of the game. We ain't dead yet, so we got another day to fight.
I'm still above the ground, and these will be, well, first of all, I'm going to be cremated, so there will be no grave.
Yeah, I'm right there with you.
If I had one, the flowers that I have blooming on my front porch right now, in the boxes that I planted in the earliest of spring,
right,
are gorgeous. The colors are just exploding, and I'm colorblind.
Regular old green thumb guy there, ain't you?
I
saw you working on that shit. I saw you working on it. I saw your video post. Your post.
Sure. I got to post the pictures from today because you got to see the tomato plants.
Oh yeah,
they got ridiculous.
Miss Deborah brought us over some of her tomatoes and some cucumbers, and then today I stopped and got a rather large watermelon. So it's chilling in the refrigerator right now. I'm going to cut it later. But
has anybody injected any PGA into that thing?
PGA? What is that? Golf Association?
Pure grain alcohol.
No. I don't waste watermelon like that. I drink my alcohol just about straight, baby. I cut out the middleman. The best thing I put on alcohol is ice. Unless it's tequila, and then it's a law somewhere. Look it up. It's in the U.S. Code of Regulations. You have to mix it with margarita. Well, it's the law. I don't break the law.
The tequila is no longer going to have a 5% tariff.
We lucked out. Donnie rushed in, saved the day. He was my hero. I'm telling you.
It's a miracle, man.
He just amazed. Must be a stable genius to be able to do that kind of shit. I believe. How could you deny that? Yeah, he starts a fire and pisses on it, and then tells us all he's the hero.
Yeah, and all you smell is somebody that just pissed on a fire.
Yeah, somebody just pissed all over everything. So that's all we smell. I got to pay attention. Travis told me to pay attention. I just noticed that the chat froze. So
okay, well, yeah, because we were sitting in the green room, and it would seem that you had lost your audio feed for a while.
I did. Evidently, when I started, let me start it over again.
Well, whatever it was, don't do it again.
No. He said if it freezes, he said just restart there it is. And look at there, everybody pops up. I'm sorry. See, I don't know what I'm doing. Diane Owens is there.
Where is Travis tonight?
I think he got one of his buddies, Mike, called up and said, Travis, we need your help out here. He's got a video problem going on with a video they're trying to make, and I think it was a ploy. I think it was, to get him out. Tomorrow's his birthday.
Hey, cool. So, yes, that's correct. And we are going to try to completely ignore the fact that he is not the only one that was born upon that
date. Yes, he would appreciate it if y'all would completely ignore that shit.
We will ignore that shit. Thank you very much.
Yes, he is.
I don't even like being born in the same month as him.
He loved it right up until the time he found Donnie was in there. Because Flag Day, he's born on Flag Day. That's patriotic and all that kind of stuff. He loves it. And then
wait a minute. He doesn't have any children yet, does he?
Nope. No. And to listen to
let me tell you something about being born on these days. I was born on the 18th, so he's on the earlier side of it.
Right.
But Father's Day being on a Sunday. Yeah. Very, very often, my birthday has fallen on Father's Day. Do you think I get a Father's Day gift and a birthday gift?
Well, yes, you do. Yes, you do. They just happen to be the same thing.
I know I should. Everybody else get two.
I know it. I know it. Marcia's birthday is on December 17th, right before Christmas. So
Oh, that is so fucked up. Parents that cause that shit ought to be looking at the dates. They really should.
Grab one of them Christmas presents that you already bought and go, oh shit, it's a birthday. She'll love this. And
just remap it. You'll be okay.
I've been through it 42 times. I will not lie. My poor wife suffers from a guy that, I'm not good at presents. I'm really not. Love, I got plenty of it. She knows it, and I pour it out on her all the time. I'm just not good at doing some shit that I should do, and she ain't listening. But.
Well, yeah, I'm following you, and goddamn it, I'm following you too. Down. Who else we got in here?
Well, nobody right now. I was going to ask you what you thought about this shit. What you thought about Donnie's little. He
proved himself a traitor, but John, you know that I have been one of the. Hold off on that impeachment thing. Don't get too far on that impeachment thing. Come on now. We don't want it to backfire on us. I'm there. I'm there, John.
Buddy. I'm there.
We got to start at least the impeachment hearings at the minimum.
I'm ready. As a matter of fact, in my book.
And it isn't even because I'm no longer afraid of them taking everything over. I just don't think you can watch what's happen without standing up.
Right.
So, yeah. I mean, he came right out cold. He said, highest bidder, come get me.
That's exactly what he did. He's telling, what the blatancy of it. When he made that statement and he's saying, well, the FBI director is wrong. Are you shitting me? You little worm bag?
Pissed off when he said it, too.
Yeah. So what's Ray going to say?
Mad as hell.
What's Ray? I'm waiting to hear Ray's response. Christopher Ray. I want to hear what he's got to say.
I don't think
your boss just said you're a loser, buddy.
Yeah, and basically everything that you've said is untrue because he knows it better than you do.
Yeah. He doesn't want you.
So there's that. Yeah. But I'm also looking. Well, I'm also looking at the Sarah Suck. I can't help doing the call her Suckabee. Anyway, her
from hell.
Quitting. You knew she had to eventually. Because she knew she was about to have to lie even further than she's already been caught.
Yeah. Well, I don't know how she. Oh, are you shitting me, Dennis? Are you?
Look at that.
I know. Did you see that shit? He's out.
You gotta bring him on mic if you can.
I did. I had him down here and he escaped. I guess he might have gotten
he's probably got a bite out there. That is so damn pretty. Look at those reeds out there. Where is he?
He's up there at some lake up there by San Antonio. Look at this shit.
That's in Texas?
Oh, yeah. Oh, baby.
Oh, you got a really fucking huge, though. You got everything.
We got everything down here. I love Texas, and y'all know I do. It's my state. But we do. We have everything from the piney woods out in East Texas. You got West Texas, baby. You got mountains like you wouldn't believe. Up in the Panhandle, you could probably roll a marble across most of it. But it's grassland, a lot of beautiful. And then you got the coast down here and the Rio Grande Valley shit, baby. It's, in the hill country in the center. It's
a very big state, and and so much of it's pretty.
Hi, Velda.
Hello, sweetie.
How are you, dear?
Pretty good.
Good. We're all sitting here looking at Dennis sent us. I tried to drag Dennis down in here to talk, but evidently he's fishing, and he sent us a nice picture of where he's fishing at, and. So I hope he catches something.
The word "son of a bitch" did go through your mind at one.
Shit! It's like really okay. Just go ahead and throw it up in our face. I'm out here fishing, baby, having a good time while we're worried about while we are on the front lines of this fight for our country. Dennis is out there fishing. Ain't that something?
Yeah.
Oh, they're all going to push with us anyway.
That's
all right. You transferred me over.
I did, Belda. I grabbed you.
And you would, and you grabbed me as I was trying to type to Dennis saying. Hi, Dennis. Good luck fishing.
Oh, I'm sorry, dear. I
got it done.
Oh, I see that. I see it. It says, hi, Dennis. Good luck fishing. I'm going to drag him back down here in a little while. He can't fish that long. I don't see his microphone on. So.
He probably got, I see his microphone on.
Here, let me try. Let me try again. Maybe he's just being resistant. So, okay, let's drag his ass down here.
He may have been reeling in a fish.
No, he must be stopping me from doing it because I can grab him. I can drag
Shut
him
up, John.
down.
Leave me alone. I'm fishing.
Oh, wait a minute. No, I grabbed Aussie Dave. Shit. Hello, Dave.
How you going, mate?
I'm doing fine. I grabbed somebody. My eyes are terrible at far
Well,
away.
yeah, I felt that. It hurt.
Oh, I'm sorry, bro. That's all right. I'll try to grab you a little different place next time. Be a little more
There you go.
be a little more
So
gentle
tight.
about it.
Quick.
Yeah.
I could say something, but I'm just going to shut
Just-
my mouth.
just-
No, the place say it. I'm the same
yeah.
place.
Jump
John
in and
Blues
save
is
our
a
ass.
fishing worm.
Just shit. Oh hell. I'm telling you, yes. Don't we have a shit
You
show
can get
going
medicine
on?
for that.
Yeah, pretty
Yeah,
much.
I think you can go to a doctor. Of course, they have to stick a finger up your butt. I understand, but that's okay. It'll cure that coughing real quick.
We were talking about Trumpy, I think. I don't know how we got fingers up butts and
I think
shit.
we were all just fixing to grab our torches and start our pitchforks and go up there and find Dennis where he's fishing and just say, "What's the deal, dude?" Yeah,
Yeah, that'd be yeah.
we
We
invite.
should. We really should.
I'm telling you, I enjoy Dennis's voice every time he's on there, and
That's a thing, I got to get back to John. Before I've had a few passions: cars, dogs, obviously.
Women.
Well, yeah, well, there seems to be that. I've only been married 6 times.
that's all. That's all.
That's all. But one of my passions, and this was just before theater,
Right?
was fishing. I would fish virtually every day. I'd get off
man.
work and I would go fishing every day. And I haven't fished now in 4 years.
Oh, see, God ought to strike you down for that.
The
That's
fuck is up
blasphemy.
with that?
That's blasphemy. Not fishing in 4 years. I'm not even that
I'm
bad.
telling you, man.
I do believe
And
your
I don't
wife
have
was-
an excuse because I have a river in my backyard. I could jump out there and fish right now or tomorrow or whatever. I don't have the time right now. But Dennis reminds us that we all should take a little time for ourselves because that is a relaxing. And I was born in the Navy. My folks were in the Navy. Salt water in my veins all my life, and so yeah, I've been fishing all my life. And but
You know what?
Yeah,
What's
but
that?
in the Navy, you go fishing with hand grenades.
Well, it works. Grab that one. Get that one. Get that one over there. Yeah, a little depth charge, bring up a big old, yeah. No,
Well, don't you just go down the river tomorrow afternoon and
yeah, dear, I wish I could. I got a fence to tear up out of the yard. Thanks to Deborah Gerlich, we are.
Did you get things worked out with some people that are going to move that house?
Yes, we did. I've got to get out there and remove the fence line. Actually, I have to move 2 fence lines, but the one on the interior I have to move first because that so the truck can maneuver in that area. But yeah, I've already contacted him, and thanks to Deborah Gerlach, with her donation, it was enough to just call the guy up. Let's set a date. It will either be.
Deborah Gerlach, that
Yeah.
woman is incredible.
She
You
is.
got to love her.
I mean to tell you, big time, buddy. She
The whole thing you talked about a family the whole time. I get it.
Same
And
thing.
it's people like her.
Yeah, she was dead determined. She was going to visit me, Randy, you, and then Andy, and she did exactly that. So
Dan sure did it, and
Right.
then got home. Yes, was it
Yeah.
yesterday she got home?
yeah, she got
Yep.
home. Yeah, I think
no,
yesterday.
she got home Tuesday because she was on with us
Yes,
Tuesday night.
Yes, Tuesday. Yes.
Tuesday. Yeah.
Yes. And by Wednesday morning, she had made a donation that was enough to do the job. So, thank
damn,
you.
that
Yeah.
is that is so good.
That's stepping up there, baby. I called her, and it's just, if I was religious,
Now,
I'd
the
say what a
actual
blessing.
physical
It's just
side of
I'm
it.
just so touched by it. But it does. It puts us in the position. So tomorrow, even if it's his birthday, he's got fencing to help pull. I let him go tonight, but tomorrow he's got fence to pull. So
Well, that's his present.
yeah, it's,
not
yeah,
the
it-
fence
it-
line, so
it's
there
a
you
little
go.
hint in what coming down the line when you get to be our age. A birthday, yeah, I got one tomorrow. Yeah, it's fine. Thanks a lot. Getting older, it's,
And I've had a
passes-
bunch of those.
it passes by so quick. But
Doesn't it?
right after that is Father's Day, and Travis always makes sure that I have a nice Father's Day because Travis was the reason that I enjoyed my first Father's Day because he was born just a few days before Father's Day. And so I got to be celebratory that time. And so that was a little thing that was talked about in the family. So he holds on to it. And bless his heart for doing it. He always, I can wake up in the morning, in the same way with Mother Day, there'll always be 2 letters right there on the table where we have our coffee, one from each of them, and one addressed to Mama or addressed to me. So the kids are really, Mama has a whole collection of them she's kept. Not going to turn around and lose any of them. So, oh well.
Damn, John, that's touching.
It is.
Yeah, I got a tear in my eye.
Well,
I know, me too.
Well, blow your freaking nose, and let's get back to talking about the problems we have, baby.
You have one in Texas.
You want what?
You've got one in Texas.
Who?
It's that group of old farts that are over in Wascom, Texas. Wascom, Texas.
Wascom? I'm not.
Yeah.
Fill me in here, Belda.
Okay. The city of old men on the city council voted that there is no abortions allowed within the city limit.
Saith who? How big is this town, and do they even have a clinic?
I don't know, but
Or
that's what I seen.
Yeah,
I hadn't dug any deeper. It was on the news.
That's Lauren Meyer's song was about that. We can't let the Handmaid's Tale come to fruition. It's fiction. It's just a made-up story. They made a movie about it, and it seems like the Democratic Party is like taking it as a roadmap.
You mean the Republican Party?
Yeah, what did I say?
You don't want to know.
Oh, man. The Republican Party is looking at it as a roadmap, more or less. I swear, it's, in my eyes, this whole thing going on with the abortion issue is Sharia law in my book. It's the religious right going nuts, shoving it up our butt, just like everything else. And that's from the Christian man
sitting right here. Yes, and that is exactly what it is.
They are taking full advantage of it. They have somebody in the White House that is beholden to the evangelical Christians, and he has to keep turning stuff over to them, or they're not going to be happy.
Who have absolutely no divine power whatsoever.
No.
Claim this, and somehow they draw people like him in. What the fuck?
If they're supporting this Republican Party, I feel bad for your religion. I really do. If your religious leaders are saying that Donnie is sent by God. Yeah, Dave?
We're not going there with religion, are we?
No, let's don't go anywhere near there. And by the way,
I was going careful.
Yeah, I don't want to go that. I understand there was some commotion last time, and I apologize if anybody was offended by anything I said. And
I went back and reread the things. There wasn't everybody was apologizing to everybody.
That's why they say don't discuss religion and politics. And here we are screwing up both of them. So
well, actually, we're not really. We're sort of discussing both, but not really.
Yeah, no, I should temper my stuff because of my views on religion and the way it was brought to my head. I've always said if you have that belief in religion, I do. I envy you for having that peace in your mind, because I don't have that. And but if somebody does, we should respect that person. That's what our country is all about. Either you can believe anything you want or not at all. And so that's where we've always been, and that's where we always need to remain, in that respect.
And we also need to remember this one thing that's written.
What's that, Bella?
Separation of church and state.
If they just do that.
It really is there, and how the hell they can look at that and say that it's not is beyond me. And I understand why it's there.
Yeah, that's where the debate.
It's not just religion, though.
No.
Well,
it's money.
Nobody should be forced to feel or nobody should be forced to respect what I can only know as an emotion, that I cannot know as fact, although no one else besides me can be forced to that. Sorry.
Well, no.
So,
Leo, we just haven't passed the right law yet. Give them time, buddy.
Oh, yeah.
Don't give them any idea.
Yeah.
Until the day comes that you have a president who's not a silver spooner, or owns a business, or is a millionaire or a billionaire. When you get the genuine School of Hard Knocks came out through you know, the
We
genuine
sort of
American.
had that with Barack Obama, not completely, but
Yeah.
pretty much, sort of. Yeah.
Yeah,
we
he
had
was
more
close.
intelligence.
He was
I'll tell you
close.
that damn sure right now. We didn't have to go through a circus every day like we've had to go through with this man.
And my God, it's every fucking day.
It is,
Every
and now we got
goddamn day.
this Stephanopoulos interview, and that's another hand grenade thrown over there. Just y'all talk about that shit for a while. Look how disgusting I am about this, because nothing else matters. He's right. He could shoot somebody in the middle of Fifth Avenue and nobody would give a shit, because that's how much he has soured our nation. That's how much he has dumbed us down.
Okay, now
to
here's my
accept
question.
this.
If he can have that right, just theoretically, and understand this is just theoretically,
Right.
if he can have that right, then I suppose as an American citizen, because we are all equal and none of us above the law,
Well, you know,
I
that's
should
what the
have that
book
right
says.
as well. So if I chose him to be that target, that'd be okay, right?
Well, yeah.
No,
Not-
careful.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
Damn it.
telling you. No, that
You
one.
can't
no,
do
you can't.
you cannot stand your law on the president. Stand your ground on the president. I don't think
No.
that's legal.
Got a whole bunch of people around him that beg to put a hole in you.
Yeah. Whoever pulls that shit, you can bet your ass that's a suicide mission.
Oh yeah. Oh hell
Now,
yeah. But no,
Johnny
that's not.
Jr.
That we don't want it that way, because that would just make him a martyr. That would martyrize.
I don't want a
this-
martyr.
No,
Oh,
I
my
don't either.
God, John,
I'm
that
telling you,
image.
His
No,
kids
thank
would
you.
use that just like a flag, baby.
Oh, holy
His
fuck,
kids
they
would suck on that for the rest of their life. And
we would
yeah.
have Donald Trump Jr. as president
Yeah. So we
and
you know.
Eric Trump as VP, and then
No.
wow.
Oh yeah, there you go. And there's our
Ah.
America floating down. I'm telling you, people. You know, we make a joke about it, but just what he did in that interview, and then doubling down today, telling you it's no big deal. He is priming the pot for just a numbing of America's senses, a numbing of their civil sense of.
It's exactly the same thing Hitler did to Germany to get control of Germany.
You know,
It's exactly the same shit,
And if
and
you are-
nobody is seeing it.
It might work.
and if you're following Trump, guess what part of the history you turn out to be? You know.
Yes, you do. But at the same time, look at the shit they caused getting there.
Yeah. Well, you know,
Trouble is, John, you don't
Go ahead, Dave.
you don't get a lot of Trump supporters watching this show, because
No.
your
No,
thumbs down on YouTube is you might get one or two,
Yeah.
maybe, and that'd be the Trump supporters. You know, so you don't get a lot of Trump supporters watching your show, I don't think.
No, not too many. We don't get too many trolls. We had some the other night. My son told me we had two that he had to kick out. But no, I don't.
Travis is good at that, though. He catches that
he catches
shit.
that shit real quick. He can see it in their comments. He'll kick their ass right out. He's very protective and all that stuff. And because he knows that if I'm looking down there at that chat and see something go by, I take the bait. I'm ready to jump in your shit. And he doesn't like me to do that. He likes to stay on my message, what I'm talking about. But if I see
that
something,
and hey, Dad, I don't want you stroking out on me, okay?
Yeah, he does. They all worry about that. I'm telling you, it's just like Dad's gonna have a stroke one
Well,
of these
I
days.
got one that worries about that. I got another one, not so much.
I just tell him, it's just great. It's gonna be a great show because I'll probably do it live.
The house.
Or
Yeah,
it'll be recorded, baby. So it'll be a hell of an exit. I do get my blood pressure up sometimes, because how can any of us not? You know, that's what I was talking about when the microphone was off and y'all couldn't hear me. It was fantastic, believe me. Just how you feel as an American. Oh, there's my donkey. That's right. I have a child that's gonna go down and quickly see what's up. Anyway, how you feel as an American? Huh?
Well, go ahead.
How you feel as an American sitting there listening to that shit and combining it with everything else that you know. And in my case, that's like knowing that the Attorney General is not out here working for the United States people. He's out there digging around trying to find some bone he can bring to his boss so he can wag his tail, and maybe Donnie will pat him on the back or some shit.
Publicly paid personal lawyer.
Yes, the Attorney General of the United States of America is just a lackey for For Donnie, he's the consigliere of the gang, of the mobster, of the crime family that they have going on, and that's exactly what it is, and it breaks your heart when you believe, like I do, that we make this decision. What happens in our country is what we decide happens. We write that, we are the ink and the pen that writes the story, all that stuff that I always say. That is, I truly believe that. But it only works when we have enough ink in the pen. So every one of us is so important.
And that we all agreed at the very beginning of this and have made a solemn oath from the beginning to this point that we will uphold the Constitution. And this guy is, I mean, he's pissing all over
everything. Everything. Nothing means anything to him because he's never read it. He doesn't have any interest in it, the law, anything. It's what.
Why did they write it to make me look bad?
What's that, Belda?
He said he wrote. What was it? He made a couple of comments a couple of times about it. The Constitution was written by people that just make me look bad.
Yeah,
it was written.
Yeah, just for you, Donnie. It was written
just for you.
Yep, that's He's that.
Yeah, that's the thing. He really does believe it was just for him.
Yeah, I would not doubt that one bit at all. You know.
Oh boy, I hate to say this. Can you imagine what a bitch Barron is going to be?
You know, my wife asked earlier, you know, what's going to happen to him when he grows up, and.
I hope he runs 100 miles away from his family.
I hope so, but I don't see it because look at the environment he's in. He's
Go talk to your sister Tiffany, please.
You know, he is. Let's see if I did that right. I think I did that right. You know, he's being brought up in the same way Donnie was. Everything's going to be handed to him. He doesn't have to work for anything. He's in a very secluded life. You know, I have the best hopes for him that I can possibly have because it impacts his life and everybody that he's ever going to know in his life. But I don't have much hope because I look at his brothers, you know, Uday and Kusei.
Oh, wow, they've proven themselves to be a piece of shit, too.
Ain't that the truth?
As has their sister. Ivanka ain't any better than any.
No, she doesn't. As a matter of fact, she's... I mean,
you know, that's, sorry, she's fucking daddy, and that's just crazy shit.
Whoa.
Hey, Dave, did I pull you in, buddy?
Hey, John, how are you?
I'm doing fine. That's David Robertson. How you doing, bub?
I'm doing great. Sun shining.
Is it?
Beautiful night.
Boy, howdy. There you go. I'm glad your weather's good. We're still a little warm up, but I don't want it to rain right now. I want it to stay good and dry, and them trucks are big. Gets too big, the truck could come in here, it would just leave big old ruts everywhere.
Yeah, we could use some rain. The snowpack's down and fire season's here. So
yeah, that's the
last.
Where are you, Dave?
Up near Seattle.
Yeah. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, out there on the West Coast, and you know
whereabouts in Seattle area.
Everett.
I used to live on the Tulalip Indian Reservation.
Okay, I know exactly what you're talking about.
See there? What a family. What a family.
Yeah.
But that's considered high desert there too, isn't it?
No.
Oh, that's lush green shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How could it be?
That's why we're called the Evergreen State.
Yeah.
Where does it end from Colorado to there? Because you only got a state and a half between them.
Not sure.
Does sound pretty though.
Oh, it's gorgeous up there. I said before, we were up at Rapid City, South Dakota, and on our way to the West Coast up there in Washington. When we turned around, we didn't get to make it. I've been up there when I was a child, but vaguely remember it. But I flew over it a lot, leaving San Francisco Bay Area, flying up the coast to Alaska. We would a lot of times hug the coast, and man, just green like you wouldn't believe, and trees, just mountains, and gee, man, it's just like in the movies.
Well, what were you doing? What were you doing with the Navy that had you flying so much?
I was an aircraft electrician. I was maintenance on P-3 aircraft, submarine hunters, and surveillance aircraft. So wherever they went,
just pull you back out wherever they need somebody to work on that shit.
When they go, you go.
And where they go, I go, because they need some. If it breaks down, somebody's got to be there to fix it. So yeah, maintenance. We would deploy to a certain area or a certain country, and then our aircraft would operate out of that area, and then we move to another country and operate out of that area. It, submarine warfare is it can be very, very boring because you spend an awful lot of time up in the air.
Nuclear missiles are that way as well.
Yeah,
People think that that's really a thing, but no, they're not.
Well, that's what they say war is, baby. It's long hours of bored and interrupted short intervals of sheer fear.
I got a question for you. Since you said torpedo,
what's that?
Who do you think hit that tanker with a torpedo?
Boy, how to shit.
I think it's Saudi Arabia that did it.
Saudi's been all over that shit.
This worries me. Because right now, with everything going on,
Johnny's going to start his war.
I swear, I am worried about
behind
that.
it. Johnny's behind it. Johnny's behind it. He's got to get a war happening, so he's got the support of the people, and he's backed by the people.
Pompeo jumped out there immediately and said it was Iran. Now, just a few minutes ago, right before I came back in here, they said
which Hearst was it that owned our country before? Which Hearst was it? We seem to have some of that going on again.
Well, the situation with Iran, and I've said this before lots of times. If you want to see where our interests are in the Middle East, look where our bases are. And we're in Afghanistan, we're in Turkey, and we're in Iraq, and we're in the Gulf, the Persian Gulf. Guess what's right in the middle of all that shit? That's Iran.
There's Iran.
It circles Iran, baby. It's been the target. And with what's his name? Somebody help me out. The mustache guy, John Bolton. Yeah, John Bolton. He's had a hard on for Iran ever since he was a little boy. I think. I don't know. I think he was born out of the womb wanting to bomb Iran. And now we have Pompeo, who I'm supposed to trust.
Why does
I'm supposed to trust, but I don't. I have a hard time. And it's not like we haven't seen this shit before, where our government stood up and said, we have the proof right here in this little vial, and look at this little picture that we drew of a possible railroad car that's driving around all over the place, and it's just manufacturing these weapons of mass destruction. Are you shitting? We've seen that before, so we can't sit here and think to ourselves, it's not possible. Yes, it is possible. And with this president and his team, I don't trust his ass.
And he would sure do
what
it.
Hitler done.
He would.
He would do what Hitler done. And Hitler had a false flag. Remember, Hitler burnt down the Reichstag or the
yes, to destroy everything, to force Germany.
And yet he blamed the opposition. It wasn't. It was his own crew that done it.
Yes, it was. Yes, it was.
And that turned the people against everyone else and got him support.
Yes, the Reichstag. The Reichstag is what it was.
They were the same thing. They were just this 30% group. How the fuck did they get
that? Falls into the old antage, Leo, of that if there's a third of our population that would stone another third of our population, while the third group would watch. That's where we're at. We can't have that 2/3 one stone and one getting stoned, and then the third group.
How do we be the ones? How do we be the ones that are throwing the stones instead of just getting stoned?
We can't do that, but that's what you got to do.
That's how it has to happen.
If they came for them, it didn't concern me. It came for them, and it didn't concern me. It came to me, and where's somebody to be concerned about me?
That's
all
exactly
this
right.
shit's beginning to look like it concerns me. It might be a step or two away, but it's beginning to look like it concerns me.
It's concerning us all.
It's concerning us all because it's going to take all of us. I'm supposed to check all this shit. Holy shit! I'm not doing my
John.
job. What's that?
John also. Yogi Chris. He says, "Hi. I just got a letter from my congressman."
Oh yeah. Yogi did?
Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
I bet it's so sweet too. I bet it's like one of them ones like Donnie got from Kim Jong Un. It's probably so sweet.
Oh God!
Hey, look.
Okay.
The agreement in the pocket and the fucking treaty in the pocket. Sure.
I have not been doing my job. Travis told me to watch out for this, and I didn't. The Streamlabs thing. I want to thank Aunt Squirrely. Aunt Squirrely donated $2 through Super Chat and said, "Oh, no sound. Well, ain't I on time with this shit?" Thank you, Aunt Squirrely. And then Diana Mallory donated $10 through Super Chat because you were on a roll tonight, baby. Thank you very much, Diana. And And Aunt Squirrely, I'm sorry, I'm so late, but
Somebody's hearing you.
Yes.
Oh, and John.
Yes, ma'am.
And he would say, and I would like to read it.
And I would. Oh boy, howdy shit.
So bring Yogi in.
Let me see if I can. I'm trying to get back over there.
He's on the bottom of the list.
Yeah, I know, but now
Rachel is up here kicking my ass, guys. While you're talking, she's over here sort of saying hello to you.
Who is?
Who?
Rachel.
Oh, Rachel. Oh, your puppy dog.
Girl.
All right,
Yeah.
There's Discord. All right, wait a minute.
Ow, you bit me, you little bitch.
Oh, look at there, buddy. I'm telling you. That's you got to watch it. Oh, I see Yogi. I got Yogi. Let me see if I can do him.
You go do your thing. You're dangerous.
Hey, Yogi. Did you make the trip, buddy?
Hi. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
We got you, buddy. Go ahead, Yogi. How are you doing this evening?
I'm doing great. I got a letter from my congressman, Mike Thompson, about impeaching that fucking asshole.
Oh,
Um,
I assume your congressman's a Republican, maybe?
no, he's a Democrat.
Oh, he's a Democrat.
Oh, he's calling him a fucking asshole too. That.
well, pray tell, what does he say?
He says, Dear Christopher, thank you for contacting me regarding congressional oversight of the current administration. I appreciate you taking the time to share your thoughts. Congress is a co-equal branch of the government and has a duty to keep our government and elected officials accountable. Work is underway in the House of Representatives to exercise our constitutional right to conduct oversight. The committees on judiciary oversight, ways and means, financial services, intelligence, and foreign affairs have all opened their own investigations, picking up where Special Counsel Mueller left off. The president must comply with all congressional subpoenas. This includes requests for the president's tax returns, the full I don't know what that word is, on redundant Mueller report with all, Mueller report with all supporting material and testimony by the administration witnesses. The House is ready and willing to use every legal action in our arsenal to finance compliance. Nothing is off the table.
There you
Please
go.
know I fully understand the grave nature of this situation. I will keep you updated as the House takes steps to exercise our constitutional progressiveness. Again, thank you for sharing your thoughts. Please continue to contact me on all issues of importance to you and to our district. Mike Thompson, Member of Congress.
Outstanding.
Outstanding.
Very good.
That is very good.
So that's how it feels to have a Democratic congressman. Wow. I forgot how that's spelled. No.
Oh, you do know what I had today, though.
What'd you have?
I had Marsha Blackburn.
Oh, shit. She's the one jumping in front of the buildings for election security.
There as fuck is, sir, and right here from
How
Tennessee.
American of her. How American. Doesn't that just make America proud? How about it, Tennessee? Ain't you just loving your senator? Jump right up there and block the security.
Yeah, I was like, bitch, slap that bitch.
I'm going to tell you, that's what's wrong is these Republicans that jump out there so quick to defend him are showing their ass. Hold on. Excuse me, I could feel that coming on.
Take a swallow of your iced tea.
I've got my iced tea right here.
Well, you being a mom now.
Thank you, Dar.
Hey, and I'm a grandmother too.
There you go. Keep me going. Somebody should be here to guide me along or slap me upside the head and do something.
Travis, I'm gonna smack him.
I mean
next
to
time
tell
I
you,
see
I hope he's having a great time tonight. Not that I have
Me
a feeling.
too. I'm
Us
still
too.
gonna smack him.
Yeah, I think he is. I think it was all a ploy to wink, wink, get him out of the house and get him over there. So, yeah, I'll find out. He got his brother got him a. I don't know if anybody would know what this is. It's a PlayStation 1, but it's just the one they just came out with.
Oh my God!
And PlayStation couldn't sell them. They were selling them like, I don't know, I guess 200. Then they dropped to 130, and now they're like that $30 now. You can buy it, and it's just this little. It's a little tiny box, and but it's the original PlayStation that came out in a miniature form, and it's already preloaded, I guess, with certain games and stuff that they, had when.
What do you give to your computer kind of geek kind of kid who's also very cool?
Oh, they think that's all cool. Like that? Oh, look at this old game, and then let me tell you this, Deborah, one of our friends, Miss Deborah. She got him one of the boys a gift one time, and I think it's called Busby. The name of the game is Busby, and geez, I played it once, but I really couldn't tell you what it is, what it is you navigate or something. But they got so tickled the other day that it came out listed on one of the game rating places that it is the worst game that ever came out on any platform, and they have it. Oh, look, we've got the worst game.
No, that might be worth some money.
It might be. It's who comes in first, but who came in last is always an option too. But yeah,
I mean, what was that guy's name? Wait a minute.
Yeah.
Hubert Humphrey. There's one of them.
Yeah.
There was another one too that was a fabulously famous loser.
I have a Hubert Humphrey watch.
Campaign. Oh my God! Do you really?
Yes, we do. It's a Hubert Humphrey watch. I can't remember the motto on it, but it's human. It's his hands going around the clock. Yeah, it's a campaign thing for Hubert Humphrey when he was running for president. Yeah.
And the other one, it isn't McGovern. There was another quintessential loser. Hubert Humphrey was one of them, but there was another one.
Not trying.
It's in our lifetime. I just can't remember which one. But now we have
going through the list of losers in my life. Oh shit! There's
we seem to have the biggest loser of all right now.
Is us.
With the worst president ever. If people look back, you'd have to call Adolf Hitler a president. You really would.
He's a leader of the country. He was.
Give it him whatever name you want to.
Yeah, Attila the Hun was so.
We have got our Adolf Hitler. We really do.
I'm not disagreeing with you because I think he takes his playbook right out of Mein Kampf.
I've got it right beside his nightstand.
Everything I see says that.
He has no interest in anybody else's opinion. The only opinion that matters is his. He decides what is reality and what is not, and he demands complete loyalty to his word, and that's what he expects from everybody. And that's what he's getting from the Attorney General of our country right now. That's what's scary.
Roy.
We've had two Republican congressmen have been killed. One here in Arkansas and one in Oklahoma.
I saw that. Both of them were shot. Both of them shot, and
they're last month and this month, I think. And anyways, and they're both Republicans, and I'm just going, whoa,
Yeah.
I don't know. Are we going to see something come from our side that starts this civil war?
Oh, God,
it just goes to show the right is not the only one with guns.
Yeah. Well, it's their mistake for thinking that in the first place. That whether you're Republican or Democrat.
I have one with me right now, and others within reach.
Yeah. Yeah. The thought that the libtards, the liberals and all that, we don't believe in guns and all that. We believe in guns just as much as they do. We just want responsible gun control. And
absolutely.
That's what I want. I want the gun show loophole closed. That kind of bullshit. Yep. Just the other day, silencers were upheld. Silencers. Are you shitting me?
That's James Bond shit.
That is James Bond shit. That's the kind. And they sold it as protection for hunters' ears. Are you
earplugs
shitting me? Yeah, put earplugs on. Put some muffs on your ear. You need a silencer for your baby ass ears. Kiss my ass. They know exactly what it's for.
Wait a minute. Didn't they leave that to where you have to be registered for that though?
You probably have to, just like a machine gun. You can own one if you get the right permit, the right.
Right. So I don't know. I look at that and saying, as long as you have to be registered and you have to have a reason for it, Now, you know there are going to be people that come up with bullshit reasons.
Oh, yeah. There's a reason for everything.
Overall, you know at least who all of the people are out there. So when somebody's out there using a silencer, well, you know who they are.
Here's my fear of when it comes down to gun legislation and gun ownership. It's not so much the gun itself. It is the love affair that the owner has with that weapon. And because we have so many of them, the AR-15 is so popular because it's in the movies, baby. That's what they do in real war. That's what they have. They run around. You can see it, man. It looks just like it.
And they jam a lot, and they're really fucking loud, and they're slow. But
they romanticize it. They have brought it into a culture of this is what it takes to be a man and protect your house and your family. You know, it's a bunch of bullshit that feeds into that. The only way out of it is to kill whoever it is or whatever it is that you're up against. That's the go-to. You have your arsenal over here. You're ready to go ahead and take out anybody that comes in. And you know, I don't want to live that world. I don't want to live that way. You know, there are you know, good reasons to own a gun in today's world. There's no doubt about that. But it's the culture that we see too much of people that just want to romanticize it. They want all the tack gear. They want to look like Rambo, baby. They want to look like that soldier that's decked out and go to war. Will they join the military? Nah, I bet your ass they're not. You know,
only a militia.
Yeah, only a militia.
They're compensating for something, some other part of their body.
Yeah, well, you know, it's and I know people like this, and I swear, it's the only way they feel manly, and it's just it's sad. It really is.
Yeah, here we go. We just did a tiny little crack there, but I'm going to go there anyway.
Go ahead and jump in there, Leo. What is it?
Guy that's out there, and we've got this situation where you have to start looking for these cracks. And you wonder if the kind of asshole he is, given the whole Stormy Daniels thing and all of that,
right?
If there isn't somebody out there that really does have the videotapes with him, and
please
go ahead and let the world see it.
Oh, please.
Please. I got some mind soap I think I can make up.
Yeah.
I would love to.
I wish it would come out, but would it make a difference? I don't think so. They would accept it.
But that'll prove to you who the ones you have to kill really are.
Yeah, really. The ones that need slapping.
I want to add one more thing to the gun thing.
What's that,
The
Melody?
one thing I would really love to see
What's that?
is if you are in a spousal abuse situation and you have a restraining order on you, we should be able to have all the 50 states be able to see that restraining order.
Yeah.
And so when they do the back,
that is pure common sense.
Yeah.
And so when somebody goes in from, say, like Arkansas to Missouri, they run the background check and, oh, there's a red flag. There's a restraining order on you in Arkansas that you cannot have a gun, so we can't give you a gun.
Yeah. I have no problem with that.
I would love to see that because so many women, so many women are killed by that.
Yeah.
We are the family here right now, right?
Yes, sir.
Yep.
I can't share a name, but it isn't just the guns and who has them. We've got to do something. We got to figure out why this country is so angry. A woman that I worked with up until recently had her daughter stabbed 17 times by her son-in-law in front of her grandchildren. And we have an anger thing going on in this country right now.
That's, who can deny
how are we gonna rein that in?
Well, I'm not no great philosopher or anything like that. I don't have all the answers. The way I live my life is I try to every day I get up and do whatever interaction I do with anybody else. I look for it to be non-combative. If I can lend a hand somewhere, I will. If I can hold the door, I will. I mean, to me, it starts with the little things of life. How we treat each other. But
one of the big things about domestic violence and stuff like that is low wages, money concern, and losing a job.
Right.
Don't know how to put a food on the table.
Right.
Or angry.
John,
Can you
she's
take
breaking
two
up
steps
for you.
forward and take 2 steps forward, and we end up a mile behind.
Right. You were breaking up a little bit there, Velda. I don't know if it was me because I have.
No, it was me. It was me.
I heard
My
you.
internet.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, don't do that again, okay, Velda?
Yeah, like that.
I'll try not to.
Okay, dear. I'm
Stop
sorry.
that shit.
But
Can I get in on this one?
yes, ma'am. Please, Bernadette. That's why I brought you down here, so Velda wouldn't be all alone down here amongst all these idiot men down here. Come on. We need.
As a victim of domestic violence,
Yes, ma'am.
it's not about just all the things that you guys have been talking about. It's also about control
Mm-hmm.
and how that person wants to control the person that's being abused.
Every part of your life.
Every aspect.
Absolutely.
Well, Bernadette, we're sorry
Guns.
that you had to go through that.
You don't have to be sorry.
No.
It's an experience that I went through that
baby.
changed me, and I'm a better person because of it.
I can relate
Okay.
to exactly what you're saying.
I am not afraid to talk about this one. This one
Right.
I have experience on.
Yeah.
I am woman. I am strong. I am invincible.
I like that song, Keith.
Got
That's right.
that right.
That's right. And
All that was fine, and I had a gun too, and that I was held at gunpoint for 4 hours
oh Lord,
Oh, my
no,
God.
no.
with my own gun
Mm-mm.
in my own house.
That's scary. That's
What
scary,
I
Bernadette.
have to say about this is that mental health needs to be a part of our
Oh,
health
baby,
care
yes.
Yes,
in this
ma'am.
country.
Because it
and
ended
we
a long
need to
time ago.
stop neglecting it.
Yeah.
Not only did I have mental health issues after that, which I sought therapy for, spent 5 years, am truly
Oh, I
grateful
bet.
for that. But the person that abused me, my ex-dead husband, who's not really dead, but I like to refer to him like that now.
Wishful thinking, right?
One day it's gonna happen.
There you go.
I'm
It will.
just waiting.
Yeah. Nobody gets out of here alive, baby.
Karma.
Nobody gets out of here
He's got the whole entire planet to walk on.
There you go.
Don't set foot on my 22 acres.
There you go.
Okay.
Yeah. Life will
Hey.
be fine. Just stay the hell away from me.
Hey.
Not
I'm cool with
from
that.
Here.
I hope you got a
Because then I only had one gun. Now I have 3.
Yeah, you
and
go.
I'm a really good shot now.
He's only going to get the first one.
Hey.
He's gone at. I'll tell you what. That's what statistics show that if you have a gun in the house, chances are it's going to be used on a family member or
By a
By-
family
or
member
by-
or somebody that you know.
right. Most instances end in that. So the dream of you're going to stop the bad guy coming from that's coming to get everybody, and that's not to say it doesn't happen. It's happened a few times, but not the rule. Not the rule. It's
No, it's not the rule.
yeah, that
And
gun.
and domestic violence and mental health needs to be a part of
Yes.
whatever health care system that
And
we
mental he-
adopt in
mental
this
health
country.
does not have to be inclusive with the Justice Department, because that's where
No.
they try to send a lot
No.
of people with mental issues. They'll just put them in jail, baby. Let
Yeah.
Revolving
let
door.
And on the other
judicials-
side of that, they won't do anything about the actual psychological, medical
Mm-mm.
side of that.
Mm-mm.
They won't even let the Center for Disease Control study it.
Yeah,
No,
talk to a
no,
Vietnam vet
the
about it.
CDC
No,
cannot
Yes,
study
it does.
gun violence by law.
here's another thing about domestic violence. Even though violence is in the name, it is not considered a violent felony crime,
And it should be.
Yes, it
and
should
it
be.
should be.
Whoa! Where
You
is
heard-
that? Huh? Really?
Hmm.
Yeah, they're
really.
still fighting to get the what's the name of the bill? Somebody help me out. It's one that has recently gone in front of Congress or the Senate. I don't know if it's a
Violence Against Women's Act.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Violence.
Yeah,
That's
they're,
what
they're
it's
holding
Thank
it
you.
back.
Yeah, Violence Against Women
Mitch
Act.
McConnell.
There you
Who's
go.
holding it back?
Mitch McConnell, the bitch.
Mitch isn't
See,
putting
well, there
anything.
you go. Here I am thinking about all of these ballistics and everything else. If there was ever anybody that was going to do that shit, why can't they do it to him?
Yeah,
Damn it.
I know it. I know it. It's pitiful that this shit keeps going on.
You
Let
know,
me see.
you
I want
take
to.
out these other
Yeah.
good ones.
Yes,
That woman votes for this asshole.
which asshole?
Mitch.
Oh, Mitch. Oh, wait. I thought we was all going to agree to talk to Dennis here for a minute about the fishing incident.
What?
Okay.
Dennis here?
What's
Yeah.
the incident? Uh-oh.
Dennis is here. Dennis, the
Dennis.
yes, we saw where you were, buddy.
Anything, brother?
We saw the picture, buddy. There you go.
Isn't it nice?
We're all out
You
here
were
trying to
jealous
save
as
the
hell.
world, and where's Dennis? Why, he's
Fishing.
Out there
He's out
casting
fishing.
a line. He don't care. I ain't
Look at
been
this-
fishing in
Look at this
years.
pretty picture where I'm at. That's
You
right,
get a
bud.
catfish?
While we're out here on the front line, we was protecting your right to fish.
Mhm. Did you catch anything, brother?
Just one today.
Just one.
I
Well,
hate that one. I hate that one.
yeah, that's the one you were after, though, wasn't it? That's the one. Well, we're glad you had a little time to enjoy the outside and Mother Nature today, bud. So,
And it really was a beautiful picture. God damn, that was
Yeah.
pretty.
yeah, Leo wanted to know where that was.
It's a few blocks from my house. It's a city park.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's right. You told me about
Really?
it. See there, baby? Texas. Not
Fuck,
just a
hell
state of
yeah.
mind, baby. They'll put you a fishing spot right outside your back door. I got one.
Willie Nelson needed to write the
Oh,
version
man,
of
Willie Nelson,
Leo
you had to
State of
bring up
Mind
his
that Billy
name.
Joel did.
I was in
Willie needs to do that for you.
I was in HEB the other day. I was going through the line. My mom gave me a list. I got all the stuff in the basket there. I'm fixing to go out, and all of a sudden I hear, I'm going through the checkout counter. All of a sudden I hear my name, Johnny. And I look up, and it's Stevie. It's my wife's cousin, Stevie, who is a character amongst himself. He's a talker. He sells jewelry. He'll go to festivals and stuff. He's done this all his life. He used to have a place down here in Corpus Christi at the Trade Center, like a jewelry store inside the regular brick and mortar. But then he likes to go to these festivals and have a booth where he sells his jewelry and stuff. Anyway, he has been doing this for years and years and years. A hell of a fine talker, a hell of a fine guy. And he has met people all over the place. One of them, I'll do some name dropping here. He goes fishing with Johnny Rodriguez all the time. Johnny Rodriguez lives not too far from here. And Stevie goes fishing with him. If y'all know who Johnny Rodriguez was, he was a country singer, and he was very big a long time ago. And he's still big in a lot of our hearts. But he was telling me about him and Johnny
Miss
Rodriguez.
Valerie's going to bed, y'all. Say goodnight.
Where are you going, Leo?
Good night.
Going to bed, Leo? All right.
No, Valerie's going to bed. I'm going to stay here with you.
Oh, I'm sorry, dear. I ramble on, baby. Anyway, make a short story out of it. Johnny Rodriguez, Gary P. Nunn, which if you're from Texas, you know who he is. It's a Texas thing. And Willie Nelson's grandson. And so he has been up there on Willie Nelson's place. And go figure, this guy gets around. I swear, he talks to everybody. And he's just so full of charm and everything. And it's easy for him to make friends. And he does make some. So I told him, I said, well, next time you and Gary Dunn or Gary P. Nunn are out, or Willie's grandson, well, just give me a call. I love to fish too. Shit. But no, it was so funny. I got friends in weird places. Anyway.
My weird friends are slowly dying, one off at a time.
Well, that's depressing as hell.
Yeah. Like I said, nobody gets out of here alive, baby. Nobody does. We're all waiting on a ticket. And let me see if I think I've got just about everybody that was in the green room down here, because I was trying not to leave anybody out tonight. And let me see.
You've got Catman, Melanie, and Velka.
Oh, it's still up there?
Up there.
Oh.
Yeah, and Miss Linda. Miss Linda
I think
just won.
Catman is gone. He had to say goodnight before
Oh, okay.
I got in.
We're probably yakking or something.
Well, good conversation.
Anyways. Yep.
Who?
It would seem that Rachel thinks so too.
I was wondering if that was Rachel or somebody else's puppy.
Standing on the back of the couch like always.
Oh, yeah? She said, what's up, Daddy?
Come on, weirdo, get in
She
here.
said, it's late, Daddy. What are you doing on
Come on, y'all.
on the thing?
Inside. Inside. No, don't bite me. Just get inside.
Robert Elsner, are you here, buddy? Did I get you in there? I see he's got a line through his mic, though. Robert lives up near.
Muted.
He's muted, yeah. He lives somewhere up there by you, Dennis. Somewhere outside of San Antonio.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I forgot exactly where.
Oh, man.
Get any further with the family get together in San Antonio? We got a date.
Looking at July 20th and 21st that weekend.
That weekend.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
Robert says he's there.
Robert? Where's Robert?
Yeah, he says he's there. He's just, I don't know. He just says, I'm here, John.
Oh.
He may not have a working mic tonight.
Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, I'm up for that meetup. I'm really am. I'm looking
Yeah,
forward
we
to
just
it.
got to get John to finalize it because people are making airline reservations.
Oh,
and
yeah.
stuff.
Yeah, got to do that.
Well, what's
Or
holding us up
prices
from
go up.
finalizing it?
You.
Nope, that's it. Done. We're done then. The 20th and the
The 20
21st. Yeah, let's do that.
Okay.
The most people I saw in there was picking that date, and to me, it's irrelevant. Any day, no day is going to be any better than any other day for me. So I'm good for 21st.
Okay.
And,
Good.
Where's the venue?
Dennis, can you help us all out with that?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's. Let me see if I can link you into the group.
You have that posted on the Facebook page, Dennis?
Yeah, everything's posted there.
I'll get Dennis and
I'll
Travis
update
to
it
work on it
until
and
it's
put
finalized.
together a post, and I'll put it on my timeline on Facebook, and make sure that everybody knows.
Facebook.
It's Blue Dot San Antonio Meetup. Just search it for Facebook. For those that don't have Facebook, we're gonna have to get an email list or something.
Yeah. I don't know how that would work on YouTube. How we get our YouTube.
We'll just have to do it by email and start a group email.
Because Gerald Johnson's just asking right here, we're in San Antonio. So
yeah,
we have
Put a link in the YouTube at the bottom.
Yeah, I'll get with Travis when he comes in, and I'll get him to put together a flyer or whatever it is that he wants to do. Him and Dennis can get together and put out the location and the date, and for those coming out of town, I know that Dennis said something about there is a motel clear nearby, so I'm hoping that's what me and Mom will be able to get to do is do that, stay in a motel right there near the venue. And,
are bikers welcome?
Are bikers?
Everybody.
Bikers are welcome.
Bikers? Oh, bikers? I don't know, buddy. I don't know. I know a few of them kind of guys, kind of rough and tumble kind. No, hell yes, but
how about old fat white dudes?
Yes,
that wear
I think
coveralls
we're pretty inclusive, baby. I think we're going to cover everybody that shows up. We'd be tickled to death to see them.
And Robert did tell me to tell you that his mic was not working. He's got it's all messed up.
Oh,
and
man.
he's gone.
Oh yeah, I see that now. Well, I'm sorry to hear that. I guess I didn't.
And
Travis
usually handles all that. I prefer him that he does that.
John, do you have an email that the people that don't have Facebook can just, if we can get a Facebook, a group email going to inform them?
Yeah, you can
just let John give you his email to send it to you, and just put San Antonio Meetup in the subject so he knows.
You want me to do that, Dennis?
Yeah, just give him an email so we can get a list of the people that don't have Facebook.
Right, do I type this in down here or something? Where do I type that out?
Whichever, or say it.
Oh, I could say it. Well, you can send me email at a blue dot in Texas at gmail.com. bluedotintexas@gmail.com. That's my email. So anybody can contact me on that email. That's the one I look at all the time. So that's where I get my note. I got
You
other
spelling
emails.
Texas all the way out.
A Blue Dot in Texas, all one.
You're not abbreviate.
No, I spell it all out.
You're not abbreviating Texas.
Nope.
Okay.
Nope. I'm proud of it, baby. I spell it all out.
Small caps.
Yeah, small.
Email.
Yeah, at gmail.com.
All right.
Yeah, anybody can reach me there.
My pen doesn't work unless I'm talking to it.
Well, of course it don't. That's, mine don't either. Mine usually responds to words like "you asshole," son of this goddamn. I'm not writing those words, but
I gotta.
That's because you have your pen stuck in an asshole.
Yeah, that's it. I do, man. I'm telling you. I can't wait for one of these days. I don't know when I won't have to think about his ass. That's what I was thinking of. One day when
John, you still have 3 up in the upper room: Daphne, Miss Linda, and Velka.
See, oh, okay. I got to scroll up, or they're out of my sight. I'm sorry. Let me see. There is Medfly.
You got Daphne.
Okay. Wait, that should be Miss Linda right there. Miss Linda.
I made it.
All you got left is Velka.
I'm here.
And Velka. And Velka, did you get
got
in?
her.
Yeah, I'm here.
All right, we are. Oh no, Miss Linda popped right back up there.
Yeah, she dipped up.
Did she do that, or did I do that?
Yeah, she did that.
Okay. Well,
Velka.
I think everybody's in here now. Velka.
Woohoo!
Okay.
I can go ahead and turn off my phone now. Thank you.
Oh, I'm sorry, dear.
It's all right, because that's the
it
only
disappears
place
up at
you
the
can be on
top of the
Discord.
page. It disappears up at the top of the page, and I can't see up there unless I scroll up to see who's up there. So I should do that more often. That's what Travis is. Yes, thank you, Dennis, for putting. Dennis just put my email address out there on a message on YouTube. So there I am.
Let me go look.
bluedotintexas@gmail.com. That's me.
That's it. Okay, all right.
Oh, that
Spread all the way out. Okay, it's not the @ sign or whatever.
That picture on the San Antonio group, Destiny made specially for you.
Oh no, Joe! Tell her thank you very much. Is she still being active there, Dennis?
Oh yeah, she's just
Good.
working a lot lately.
Yeah, well, good for her. Good for her. We were all impressed with her, buddy. I'm telling you, we're still talking about her. So, because every time
Nice
I
to
bring
hear
her
a
up,
young voice.
yes, and one that's in tune with real issues.
Yeah.
Substantive issues, not just what color would your Corvette be? If you had one. But yeah,
I'd sell it.
Yeah, me too.
It'd be blue.
Me too.
It'd be blue.
Yeah, I could buy several cars with the cost of that thing. I don't need them. I got that out of my system a long time ago. Yeah, that's me. I'm a pickup guy. I can, as a matter of fact, I can't imagine life without a pickup truck because it's just, hay and feed right there. Nails it.
Well, if a pickup ain't at least 15 years old, it ain't ripe yet.
I'm almost there, baby. Mine's 10, and it's paid for. It's mine. I have a title, and every time I drive by that bank I used to pay all the time, I smile even bigger. Sucker, man, bleeding
I
me
got
forever.
me a 1967 Chevy C10.
C10. Oh wow.
Yep.
67.
3-speed. Yeah.
Wow.
2-barrel. 283.
283. Back when the engines had numbers. 283, 327. Yeah. Nowadays they ask you, what size your engine? Shit, I don't know. 4.8 liters, something crap like that. I don't know. They used to have a real number there where it was just cubic inches. Man, had a big board. I guess it's showing our
badges
age.
on the side. On the side of the car.
Yeah.
Tell you how many cubic inches.
Oh, I started
396 was popular.
I worked on a 327.
So was the 440.
Oh, yes, 440. You know what a 440 does? I know.
Gets up and goes.
Yeah. And every time it does, it takes everything that you had in your wallet and sucks it right out of there.
Oh,
yeah, but it sure does make a little
I had a Ford
Nova
pickup.
look good.
I had a Ford pickup with a 440. Man, I'm telling you, it would run a hole in the wind.
Oh.
But it would bust a hole in your wallet every time you turned around and gas gauge was empty. You know, it was like
I had a Lincoln Continental.
Holy shit. There you go. Riding
And
style
I had a
Continental.
Yeah, and I had a Nova.
That's my daughter's favorite car.
Sucked it dry.
I had a Nova try and decide to race me.
Oh, yeah?
And I just rolled my window down, looked at him, put my hand outside, and said, bye-bye.
Bye-bye, baby. Let me show you what this thing... That's what I did when I had my Porsche. Or as I've always been corrected, you know, John, it's correctly pronounced Porsche. Yeah. Okay, well, I had a Porsche. and when I did, I had that feeling, too. Like, oh, you passed me. Obviously, you did not notice the name on the back of the car. Here, let me show it to you. And thankfully, I grew out of that shit right about the time Travis was born, and we figured out you cannot put a car seat in the back seat of a Porsche. It just, nope. You couldn't put a person back there anyway. It wasn't much less a baby seat or anything like that. You couldn't put a person back there. And I didn't want one back there, so.
Doesn't work.
No. But I had fun in that little car. I mean, me and Mama tooled around like we was some hot shit. Yep. Got a ticket. Lots of tickets with that thing.
I never had a ticket
Oh, shit.
in my life. Thank you very much.
Well, good for
Knock
you,
on
darling.
wood.
Baby. That's the only time I ever have, though. That's the only time is when I had that car.
Oh, I should have gotten one or two, but knock on wood.
So I think they ought to pass the law that, you know, when you're 40 years old and you own a Porsche, if you get a ticket, it doesn't count. I think they ought to make a law like that. It's just they ought to just look at you and poor guy. It'll pass. You know, sort of like menopause for women. Except for men, we do stupid shit. Yeah.
Don't go there.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's go back to politics. It's safer, isn't it, baby?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am. I'm telling
Yes,
you.
sir.
So.
You mean menopause?
Menopause.
Man on pause.
Yeah.
Menopause.
I'm telling you.
Menopause.
Baby. Yeah. They put us on pause, all right. Shut your mouth and lay low, baby. That's all the advice I can give any man during that time. Keep your mouth
just
shut
one.
and stay low.
Hey, John, you know that look. You better duck and
Oh,
cover.
hell yes, I do. You know, thank goodness.
Get out of the
Mama's
way of
already,
the fan.
No, boy, I'm telling you.
Get out of the way of my fan.
Yes, of her. God, hot all the time. Are you shitting me? It's freezing in here. You know, it's like, yeah.
Yeah.
Turn the fan off. Are you're going to tell me to turn the fan off?
No,
I
no,
don't
no,
think so.
no.
No, that doesn't fly.
No, we not.
Whatever.
You know, she takes.
No, I think
good
you would
care
be
of me,
better
baby.
moving
So,
than turning off the fan. You move
Yeah.
before you turn off the fan.
yeah. Run if you do turn off the fan.
Fast.
Yeah, fast, because she's hunting your ass.
Oh yeah.
Fast.
So, Robert's still there, but he got kicked up to the rink.
Oh yeah.
Well, Robert, let me see if I can. Oh, I see him. All right, I've got him back down here, but his mic is still muted. But he can hear the
Yeah,
conversation.
his mic. Right.
Hello, Robert. Glad you're there,
Blink
buddy.
twice. for
Yeah, blink
yes.
twice, buddy.
No.
We know you're here. I remember, Robert, just about every time I open my wallet, I told you all the other day why I carry that star with me all the time, buddy. I carry it.
He goes, uh-huh.
Uh-huh. There you go. But holy shit. Well, it's been good. It's been a good show tonight. I like this. We've had good conversation. You know.
No fight.
We had a great time, and then Dennis showed up, and then, you know, we had to fucking quit everything, you know. No.
You have the coolest shirts, John, I swear.
Oh, I got this. I tell you, man, I wish it was hanging up. It's hard as hell to go try to pick one because now they're all in boxes because it takes up too much room when they're hung up on the in the closet. So to find a good shirt, you know, or the one I'm thinking of, because, man, I've been so lucky. I've been sent so many shirts that have so many different meanings on them, and it's just, you know, I always look for one that's appropriate for how I feel that day. I was looking for my fuck Trump. That's the one I was going to wear tonight. I couldn't find it. Damn, it's down in the box somewhere. Oh, well, grab this one. And man, I'm telling you, that's one of the little bennies of
or
this.
whatever stupid thing that Trump did today.
Yeah, the topic of the day, the shitstorm per day, the du jour, the shitstorm du jour every day, and it'll be more of it tomorrow. There'll be more crap come out tomorrow.
Tomorrow's Friday, and we're not going to talk about that shit.
That's right. That's right. Well, I got to do a rant tomorrow. Friday. You know what that day is? Beer and bud, baby. So,
It'll be first. It'll say, "Happy birthday, happy birthday to me.
Happy birthday.
I'm the best president."
Yeah. Oh, that's he'll try to make everything about him. Well, he does.
Notice he hasn't said anything about walls lately.
Nope.
Wall.
No.
Nothing.
No, he's a little sidetracked now with trying to save his ass from being impeached. Which I don't.
John, did you see online?
What's that?
Did you see online with Laura Trump that to sign Trump's birthday card?
No, what was it?
Oh yeah.
Laura Trump.
It was a bit. Eric's wife.
Eric's wife. Okay.
Oh yeah.
What?
It's like,
oh God,
wanting everybody to sign Trump's birthday card and wish him a happy day.
Yeah.
I know what I'd like to write on that card.
Yeah, but the Secret Service would be at our door. That's the problem.
Give me the card.
John,
let me sign the card. I'll go to the restroom. I'll be right back. I'll sign it while I'm in the restroom. I'll be right back. Fold it up here. I signed it for you. Go give it to you. What's that,
hey,
fella?
Dennis, have Dennis read what John has just written.
Uh-oh. What do you got, Dennis?
What?
Over on the side, John. Hey, John, that place that me and Dennis were talking about, it's on North Antonio. I like the northeast side of San Antonio. I think Dennis does, and of course my screen's way out of sight.
Yeah, Robert's in the green room. Why did he get back up there again?
I don't know. He keeps popping out. Anyways, he goes, I think Dennis does too.
Yeah, well, I just wanted it closer to everybody, and so John wouldn't have to go as far, because if we did it on the other side of town, he would have to drive another 45 minutes.
Yeah, no.
Keep it simple.
Yeah, the northeast side's fine with me. That's a beautiful part of San Antonio.
Hang a left.
You got to go to Waco and then hang a left?
Yeah.
Oh, Lord, Robert. Oh, no, that's Lone Wolf. Let me see. So you are east of...
You'll figure it out.
Yeah, I'll figure it out. If you're going to Waco and making a left, well, that means you're coming from the east towards Waco, going west. Because if you're going to make a left to go south, I get you triangulated, bud.
State Highway 31. Yeah.
Oh, there you go. Yeah.
Runs from Tyler to Waco, east and west.
Yeah. How many hours to San Antonio? Not too long, right? From where you're about to where you're
I don't know. I might be able to make it in 8 hours.
8 hours. Yeah, it's going to take me It's going to take me a few hours, couple hours. Yeah.
Yeah, it's right off the highway too. So
I set that cruise control on that motorcycle, and I let it go on autopilot and go
where it wants to go. There you go. There you go.
Hey, Dennis, I guess the best place to fly into is into San Antonio.
I'll take your pick, San Antonio or Austin.
Okay.
I would probably go with San Antonio because Austin's traffic is
a bit
terrible.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
You'd have to go during specific times because it's like bumper to bumper.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, you bet. And the airport is on the north side of San Antonio. So
it take me from here to down there. Probably take me about 15 hours, I think.
Woo. 15 hours.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Well, then you're a lot farther away than
if I go speed limit.
If you go the speed limit, is that questionable?
It could be if I had a running vehicle.
Yeah, you're in Texas, baby. The speed limit, that's a suggestion.
Yes, I know.
That's not a speed limit. That's just a suggestion. Anyway.
Oklahoma's thinking about going to 80 miles an hour now.
Well, out in West Texas, it's 85. You know.
Yeah, I know.
85 miles an hour. Jesus, I really don't have any interest in going that fast anymore. I guess I am getting old because last time I went out there, 70 is fine with me nowadays. And the speed limit around here is 75.
Yeah,
I loved that with my truck.
Yeah, you'd like that Porsche at 85, though.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, no, that wouldn't be enough. That thing was bad. It was bad. Because here's the thing. It had to be a midlife thing, except I didn't do it at 30. I did it at 40. I had a Ford F-250 4x4 lift kit, 8,000-pound Warren winch on the front, a homemade bumper that was just daring you to get in my way. Big old toolbox, fishing rod holders, you know, my truck. And I traded it in on a 2-seater Porsche. And
were you drinking that day?
I wish I could say I was drinking. No.
Hey, John, let Bernadette back in.
Let who back? Let Bernadette?
Yep, she got popped.
Okay.
She got dropped out.
Oh.
Hopefully we didn't hurt her.
Bernadette, did we drop you, darling? I'm sorry. I don't know how that happens. If I drag them in here, they should be able to stay. We hear you, Bernadette.
You didn't drop me. I got a phone call.
You escaped.
Coming in.
You escaped.
Yeah.
That's what it
Had
is.
to. It was my son.
I see Grandpa Fargo up there too, so I'm going to drag him down here. Grandpa, did you make it?
Yeah, he's muted.
Grandpa Fargo, you're muted, but I dragged you down here, buddy. You're in the midst of it. I'd be real careful. Walk lightly.
Miss Linda's in the green room.
Uh-oh.
Linda.
Yeah, Miss Linda keeps popping back up there, though.
Oh.
Let me see if I can get her back down here again if she wants to stay.
Okay, there we go.
There we go.
For now, I'm one.
Now we got Grandpa Fargo in here.
I used to have him up there.
There you go. I see you.
He was real faint, I think.
Oh, okay. Well, don't faint. Call 911.
Hi, Linda.
Am I there?
Hey, Linda.
Yes, ma'am, Miss Linda. Oh, that's Miss.
How y'all?
Doing fine, and you?
Oh well, I'm babysitting a little Rottweiler named Bernie.
A Rottweiler named Bernie.
Doggy duty tonight.
Ah. Yeah, that's all right. I have doggy duty every night. I have doggy duty, donkey duty.
I used to own a Rottweiler.
Oh, they're beautiful dogs. They're beautiful dogs.
They are gorgeous.
Yes. Of course, I'm partial to dogs in general. So, there's not a dog I don't like, I don't think. Every one of them I look at and go, oh, look at there, it's a dog. As I always say, in a perfect world, every dog would have a home. That's what, utopia is. In a perfect world, every dog would have a home. So,
along with every cat.
Every cat. Are you shitting me? I'm overdoing my duty on the cat thing. I'm picking up somebody's slack out there. Somebody out there ain't taking your share of cats because they're coming to my house. The little black one, little baby blue, is doing fine. He comes up on the porch now with his brother, I guess, or sister, or whatever. We ain't figured that out yet. But I every time I see him now, I'm just so glad because, I was feeling so pitiful for him because he's all by himself. Every time I turned around, he was up there on the porch by himself, and Mama would just leave. And then Mama come with another cat, so I don't know where that other kitten was forever, but she finally got them together, and now they're a little cat family out there, and everything's hunky-dory. So,
real quick, John.
Yes, sir.
I must have missed what started, but in the YouTube, I guess somebody made Teresa Dignam feel a little bit uncomfortable, and she's kind of wanting to leave. I mean, she's getting support, but I mean, I just want to say that we're all in the same boat. Nobody's above any other. Don't feel like you don't belong here, because
darling, I don't
just
want
by
anybody.
tuning in, you do belong, and we want you here.
Everybody, there we have. Was she in the Discord?
She's in the YouTube chat.
Oh, in the YouTube. See, I'm sorry, darling.
That's right.
Yeah, I can't type. It would be pitiful if I tried to get into the YouTube chat. That's why Travis is here. I know Dennis jumps in every once in a while. I don't want anybody feeling like that you don't belong in this, and that you're not appreciated, because you damn sure are. Without Travis here, I try to juggle this myself, and sometimes it's hard to do. And you know, it's difficult to participate in the chat that's going on in the chat room on YouTube while you're having a conversation with people on Discord. It's very difficult, baby, and I'm sorry if anybody felt like they're not getting their messages out. I do go read as many as I can, because sometimes there are 500-600 comments there, but I try to as best I can. But you know, it's an inclusive family, baby. Everybody that shows up here is so welcome, you wouldn't believe it. And the family grows all the time. But you know, I'm sorry though if you felt like you weren't being included, because we try to reach out to everybody. But I should be more observant, I guess. So, I'll try.
A little backfeed from somebody.
Yeah, I'm picking up a little something. I don't know where it's coming from.
I think it's from
Madaffy.
David Draw.
Nick Dave. I can't. It's a message, I think, from there it went.
Miss Linda.
Oh,
Wind chimes.
The wind chimes.
Again. Sorry about that.
Rubber band.
Rubber
band's on the way.
I thought that was contact from aliens, like Close Encounters of the. There it is. It's a message. Yeah, that one. Somebody had it there. Oh Lord.
You'll get it in just a second.
Yeah.
It's got a rubber band in it.
The rubber band.
Yeah.
And they don't work real well.
Yeah. They're beautiful sound.
I remember that song.
There we go. Now they shut up.
There we go. Now it's all nice and peaceful and quiet again. So we can all hear everybody.
At least I have wind.
Yes. Be thankful for a breeze, baby. You know, that's it. It's hot down here right now.
Back down to 97 after our triple digits.
Oh Lord, yeah, it's been hot down here too. Just we had a little rain spat come by the other day, and just enough to make steam. You know what I mean? So it's real humid. And just you feel like you're in a steam bath. But what's that Donnie said? Weather, it changes all the time.
Yep, it goes both ways.
Yeah.
Okay, John.
That's what it was.
I'm sorry.
Goes both ways. Yeah.
I'm sorry. It was in the 40s in Iowa.
In Iowa.
Oh, at least it cools off there.
Woo, 40s. No, that's freezing. That's cold. That's winter. What's that, Dennis, you were saying?
Teresa says it wasn't anything you said. It was from the, I guess it was leftover backlash from the trolls from the last,
from Tuesday.
Somebody was attacking, religious beliefs and all that, and that's when it got way out of hand.
Yeah, it got out of hand. I understand. We got cut off, and when we lost signal is when Dennis and Travis informed me of what was going on in the chat was down there, and I was upset about that, because I don't want anybody in our chat and our family to try attacking anybody in here. We are all in this together, and we stand together, or we fall, baby. That's it. Every one of us, regardless of what we believe, or what religion we believe, what sex we claim to be, what sex we do have, anything, your color, your religion, none of that counts, baby. We're all on the same team here, and we're all fighting for the same thing. And that's the whole key to, my voice, Leo's voice, Randy's voice, Richard's voice, Andy's voice. Everybody that does this is we're all trying to raise the pom-poms every day, have a good time, have a discussion, but at the same time keep people informed and keep them motivated, because as we see every day, and last night was a grand example of the depth that this man is willing to take this country for his own personal benefit. He doesn't give a shit anything about this country, and so our work is cut out for us every day. But so every day we have to every day, every damn day. We fight Trump every damn day. That's what it is. Because
we have to vote him out.
Yes, yes, overwhelmingly.
Last night was a good reason to impeach his ass.
Yes, yes. To me, that's treason right there. I mean, that's
yeah.
You know,
He's just asking for it.
In the depth that the Republicans have sunk, that they don't stand up.
You know what?
That.
I say we need to stop. Excuse my expression, but fucking around and give him what he wants.
Yeah, he's wanting
impeach his ass.
Impeach his ass. Start the hearings.
Because he's given us every reason to impeach him.
He's begging for
and
it
if
every
he
damn
wants
day.
to be this,
because he thinks it's going to be his saving grace. He thinks that's what's going to save his campaign is if we attack him, he'll be able to cry victim and pull his panties up in his butt and scream.
You know what? I think people are a lot smarter than that.
I do too, and I think their patriotism is going to dig through that the whatever feeling it is that came over him to go with that man at the beginning. But this every day, and that little spit last night on with George Stephanopoulos, that's just in your face. In your face.
Yeah, it is.
That he doesn't give a shit.
He thinks because he does it in public that nothing is going to happen to him.
Everything he's doing, the obstruction of justice, half of that was in public, right out for everybody to see it. And he doesn't give, we all know it, because he doesn't think we'll do anything about it. Well, it's time that we do something about it. It's time they ream his butt. I mean, no mercy, no quarter, baby. I want it all out.
Ladies, forgive me, ladies.
Quarter asked, none given.
But I think that our Democrat that's up there, I think they should get over being pussy whipped by these Republicans and get on with it.
That's it, baby. Charge the hell.
How about some leadership?
That's what I want.
Show some leadership.
You know.
Show some balls.
Nancy Pelosi is the most powerful woman in the world right now.
Yeah.
She has the power to do this. All she has to do is say go. And she needs to do that.
I think one thing holding
her. What is she waiting on?
Yeah.
You know what the hell? The hell with ducks.
Yeah, the crescendo grows though every day. There's more and more people calling for that, calling for the impeachment.
Look,
they've had enough.
There are just as many Republicans out there calling for his impeachment as there are Democrats. They just ain't saying it on television.
Yeah, that's true. There has been reports. There are a lot of them Republicans that are very upset with this bullshit and are ready for impeachment. But they can't. What's that?
I said ever since that Mueller report has come out, they have done exactly what the Mueller's report says they were doing.
Yep.
They are doing it in
They're still
plain sight
obstructing
of
justice.
everybody. They're breaking the law right now. They're doing everything, and that is their show.
Yep.
And so they should be gone. They should be gone. They should be impeached.
They think that they do it out in front of God and everybody, that nobody's going to notice. And to a certain extent, his minions down there, they're desensitized to this thing. They don't care. He lies every day. He's an average of 12 lies a day, every day of his presidency.
He is known for the biggest liar on the planet. He has over 10,000 lies.
Yes. You know, it's ridiculous.
When you do something 10,000 times, you're expert at it.
Yes,
He's an expert at lying.
And if you're still listening to him after that many lies, then you're just being complacent, you're ignorant, and you don't give a shit. You're looking,
that's just whole entire administration.
That's the bumper sticker people.
To jail.
Those are the ones that are persuaded by a bumper sticker, a slogan, some shit like that. And it's pitiful, but there's just a lot of people out there that aren't interested in being informed. That, it takes time to read or pay attention to something or check something out. Too much time for them. They ain't got time for that shit. They got something to do. And it's sad, but that's how we got where we are. Is people relied a whole lot on social media to give them things, and a lot of that shit on social media was being cranked out by the Russians just to piss you off about somebody else. So
it's part of the problem. It's the main reason why I don't do Facebook.
Yeah. Well, we've got a large family on Facebook. We have 17,000.
I understand that, and every once in a while I go out, but I do not have a Facebook. I don't want one. Thank you very much.
My Facebook, people can post on my page. It's a public page. I've
been to your page.
Yeah, thank you, darling. Well, then you see what I put up there. I don't reshare articles. Other people put them on there for me so I can see them. But the only thing I ever post on my page is my rants and my writing. You know, occasionally a picture, I think, sometimes. But other than that, that's all I put. You know, it's become my life. This is basically all I do nowadays, is try to dig my head around, you know, what's happening. And
John, for the purpose that you're using Facebook, I understand why you have a Facebook page. Most people don't use Facebook that way. And unless you're in business or you're trying to get a message out or something like that, it's really unnecessary.
We have a larger YouTube family.
I enjoy it.
Oh, I do.
One another one anymore.
On
you
a
get
level
online and you say it behind a keyboard, anonymously, if possible.
I don't look too much to the haters, but what I do like to see is people put their family pictures up there, their grandkids. Something that I do. I like food porn. You put a picture to look at this steak. Donna Bonacosi put a picture up there. She cooks up. And let me see. Who is it?
I have just recently gotten into food porn, dude. That's awesome.
Oh, man, I'm telling you, they make that shit look good. And if anybody knows Maestro's my good friend. I mean, that man doesn't eat a meal unless everything on that plate looks just right before he does that fork in there. It doesn't matter. It's got to look right before he sits down to eat it. And bless his heart, he loves to do it. Presentation, baby. It's all about presentation.
It is all about the presentation, yes.
For me, it's all about, ooh, that looks good. Give me that.
If it tastes good, if it looks good, it tastes good, you eat it.
That's it. There's very few things I keep
I've been
off
watching
my
this
list.
guy who goes out in the woods and cooks out in the field next to a stream, just cooks whatever, right? I have my whole family watching this stuff. It's insane.
Yeah, it sounds good nowadays, but it wouldn't work out well for me out nowadays. Now, unless I go outside the backyard barbecue or start the campfire up down there and do weenies or marshmallows or some shit like that. But we have 2 fire pits.
Oh, damn. I'm ready to go out into the field and fry up a steak or something. It's insane.
I have 2 fire pits down there, really. One for the family and then one for the adults. Separate over there. You know, in case any adult activity goes on over there. But no, I love to have a campfire. You know, I can just get lost in a fire so many times. A lot of people can. You know, so Travis takes his guitar out there, and we're just regular old. You know.
I'm right there with you.
There you go.
Me too.
Well, I see it's about it's 9:30 here, so on an attempt to try to keep on a schedule, with my wife said, you quit at 9:30, okay. So I guess I'm going to have to start shutting it down. Is somebody pumping up an air bottle? Anybody else hearing that?
I was.
Somebody pumping up a balloon or something there. Anyway, I want to thank everybody. For those in the chat, you know, if Travis was here, I'd pay more attention to it, but with being working by myself, I didn't see a whole lot of comments go by, but I will be going by later to look at them. And I want you to know that we are so appreciative of you being here and participating in the chat with each other. And just try to remember to keep it respectful with each other. Don't try to jump in somebody's personal space for their personal beliefs and stuff like that. Try to treat it like a family, like we try to make it, and everything will be great. But we so appreciate everybody being there. Oh wait, I'm supposed to hit a button. Wait a minute, let me see which one it is. Is it this one? Yeah, it is. If y'all noticed, Travis changed the names up there and put it in a different pattern there. I think it looks. Yeah, he did a good job on that. I appreciate it. There are a lot of people. I've noticed somebody. I'm going to tell Travis to put their name up because they said they've been donating to Patreon but never saw their name. It's in my head. As soon as Travis gets back, I'm going to have them make sure they get up there. But we have a lot more Patreon members than we have there. We have like 183 Patreon members, and we appreciate every one of them. And it helps pay the bills and keep us on the air and all that stuff. So, and Deborah Garlock, again, thank you, darling, for the way you stepped up and helped us with the move of that building. That's just outstanding and way above and beyond, darling. And so
what's the move date?
It could be. It ain't gonna be this Saturday. So I guess I'm looking at next Saturday. It's got to be a weekend, the guy said, so because he has regular business during the week, so he wants to be able to do it on the weekend. And I don't think I'm going to be ready this Saturday. But next Saturday, and Travis is we're going to film the whole thing. Try to do live on it if we can, because it's really going to happen right out that window.
Oh, cool.
So if we put the camera right out there, you'll be able to see the whole operation from the time the truck gets here until the whole thing goes through. And so we're going to try to do that. But yeah, it all looks good. So it'll be an exciting day when we do. I'll just be glad to get it done on the property that I know is mine, and never have to worry about it again and not have any dispute with the neighbor. So it's always a good thing. But anyway, for all of us out there on Facebook and on YouTube and on Periscope, if you're watching on Twitter there, we appreciate you being here. I love every one of you for showing up, for having conversations in the room. And tomorrow I'll be down in my shop. We'll do a little Friday rant. Don't forget, it's Beer and Bud Friday, so get ready for that shit. And let me see if I can find my shit. See, that's how come I like him here, because I have to stop and look. All right, so we're going to shut down the show. Those in the Discord, hang around, and we'll talk for a little bit more before I have to go. But those out there on Facebook and YouTube, we appreciate you so much, and we'll see y'all later. Bye.